Today is a tag video day, and we are going to be talking about FOMO, fear of missing out, and what purchases I've made due to FOMO. So if you guys are interested to hear some of the pieces I picked up, then stay tuned. My name is Jenny. I love handbags, I love fashion, I love luxury, I love anything and everything related. I love to do comparisons, reviews, pros and cons, things like that, because personally, I love leaning on YouTube when I'm trying to decide if I want to make a purchase on something. So I created this channel to help you guys out and also to share my love for handbags and luxury. So if you guys love things like that, then please consider subscribing. And please follow me on Instagram if you're not already. I just love posting about things that I personally love. I love to do reels, share how I style things, and just chat with you guys. So if you guys ever want to just drop by and say hello, then feel free to give me a little DM. First off, I want to say thank you to Rochelle and Mimi for tagging me. I'm so happy you guys tagged me because, like I said, FOMO for me is real. There's been, some, I wouldn't say regrets, but definitely I would say FOMO got the best of me in certain situations. If you guys haven't checked out their channel or their FOMO video, I'm going to drop them below and you can see what items they picked up due to FOMO. Here is the first FOMO bag, and I have so much love for this bag because let me tell you, this bag is what started kind of my obsession with YouTube and what really motivated me to start this channel, because I took a break from buying luxury bags for a while, or just handbags in general, just because I felt like, I didn't need them at the time. But when I saw, I think it was Alyssa Lenore's channel on her Prada re-edition, I just loved, I just kind of fell in love with it, and I knew I had to have it. Now, during the time that I picked this up, this bag was harder to get because they didn't have it in store and all the Pradas near me. So I had to actually pre-order it and then wait a couple weeks before the one came through. I think now, obviously, the hype has kind of died down. You can probably find it at any of your local boutiques, or your SA could probably order one for you. But at the time, it was a thing for me. But I love this bag because it's simple. You throw it over your shoulder. You can, comes with a statement strap with a little pouch. Originally, when I picked up this bag, I actually was debating between this and the Louis Vuitton multi pochette, which now I do have because my mom actually picked up the bag when the hype, wasn't as strong. And then she actually just decided she doesn't really need to use it. So I kind of just use it now. But I would say between the two, I still love the Prada re-edition more just because it's less fussy. And I think it's less, it's not as in your face. So I personally really, really love this one. Now, this one, like I said, was what started my love for YouTube. And I'm really glad that the FOMO kicked in for this, because this is by far one of my favorite bags in my collection, just because it works well for my lifestyle. It's the perfect size for me. I love the versatility. And although I feel like the trend is kind of not as, I don't know, I don't want to say the trend isn't there anymore, but obviously so many other fashion houses make the same style bag that it's not as, I feel like everyone has it. But to me, I always say it doesn't matter if the trend is still there or not. Like, if I love something, I'm just going to use it. So for me, this is a win-win. Second FOMO bag on my list is the Palm Springs Mini. And I think I've shared this before, is I never had this Palm Springs Mini on my wish list ever, because to me, I was like, I'm not a backpack person. I mean, to be honest, I'm still not a backpack person. For me, I just want, I love bum bags per se, but not this. But I don't know what happened. I think I saw someone wearing this as a crossbody, and then I thought it was more of a sling bag, crossbody bag versus a backpack, right? So I kind of just really liked it. Or at the time, these were kind of hard to get. They had one, and I looked at it and I was like, I never researched this bag, never watched a video on it, kind of just never had it in mind. But because it was so hard to get and they had one available, I didn't want to miss out on that opportunity. So I grabbed it. So I would say the FOMO was real, but it was definitely a good thing because this is one of my most used bags. Just because, like I said, it's easy to use. There's not much to it. It's kind of very basic. Although it looks very intricate, it is a very basic bag. It basically is just, and I have some stuff in here, but it's just the opening. And you just attach your, depending on how you wear it, you attach the straps over here. And this pocket, if you guys have this bag, it's kind of useless because it's so hard to get in and out of and doesn't really fit anything. So I never use it. But to me, it's like a top handle bag. It's a sling bag. It's a crossbody bag. Versatility is there. And again, like, I don't know if this bag is still on trend or not, but I personally really like it and I will continue using it. Okay. Third piece is the Toiletry 26. Now, this definitely was a FOMO item because I don't know how many times I've been to the Louis Vuitton boutiques. Not once. Well, actually, every time I've gone in, they had all the sizes at the time. The 15, the 26. I forgot what that mid-size is. But yeah, they had it all. Oh, 19. They had 15, 19, and 26. And at the time, I've seen it so many times, I'm like, I'll get it later. I actually started out wanting the 19 because I felt like this was too big. So I never actually really wanted it. And then the Cuisine came out, and then I wanted a Cuisine bag. So that was a FOMO bag as well. But thank goodness I didn't get it because I think I would have regretted that one just because I don't like bulky bags. And I think the idea of it is beautiful and it is a really nice bag, but I just don't think I would have used it. So I'm glad that I didn't. But the FOMO kicked in when that bag came out. And then this one was announced that it was getting discontinued. And then I was like, okay, now I really need it. So I went back to the Louis Vuitton store. And at that time, I reached out to my SA and I said, please get me this bag. But she was like, there's none in stock. So I can put you on a waiting list. And I think I waited like a really long time to the point where they kind of pulled it. I think they pulled this off the website already. And I was like, okay, well, whatever. I guess I'm not going to get it. I kind of just like forgot about it. Not forgot about it, but made sure it was like out of sight, out of mind. But then unexpectedly, she texted me and said, we had one that came in if you still wanted it. So I was like, oh yeah, of course. And this was priced at $625, which I thought was such a good deal because to me, again, this is a bag, a clutch, it's a crossbody. And you guys know, I have an insert in here that I use and I actually attach like a strap on here and I wear it as a crossbody. So personally, I get a lot of use out of this. And I also use this sometimes just as a carry-all inside my tote bags, like at work and stuff like that. So again, although it was FOMO, it was a good FOMO because absolutely love this piece. And you guys know Louis Vuitton prices are also going insane right now. So like the bags I picked up to me were reasonably priced. I don't know if I would pay some of the new prices like the new toiletry, although I haven't seen it in person. So I've heard that it's beautiful. It's super nice, but I just can't justify the 600 to the 1,000 plus mark. So I'm really happy I have this in my collection. The next bag, you guys all know if you've been with me on my bum bag journey. I've made so many videos on this. I'll drop it below if you guys are interested. But this, again, is definitely a FOMO bag because I've seen this Louis Vuitton bum bag in the store so many times. And I was like, in that time, I think it was like $1,900. I was like, I'm not going to pay for that. It's just like a fanny pack, right? I'm not going to pay for it. But then they announced they were going to discontinue it. And the more YouTube videos I watched on this, and I've seen so many people with this like out and about, I was just like, you know what? I am like a bum bag type of person. Like it fits my lifestyle so well because I run around a lot. I do a lot. I'm super casual and it has a top handle. It's easy to get in and out of. And I just love like the monogram look. And I said, I think that bag will work out really well for my everyday. So I searched high and low for it. I reached out to my SA at the stores, couldn't find it. One of my subbies reached out to me and said, you know what, I work with a digital SA. She's so good and she can help you. And she did. So she's amazing. So I work with both my SAs now, and she can source like any item as long as it's still, you know, getting produced. So she was actually able to give me 2 bum bags. The first one, if you guys follow me, you'll know that it came like all distorted. So at the end of the day, it bothered me. So I ordered this one. This one luckily came in perfect condition, minus a couple things that, you know, I took care of already. But overall, like the shape is really nice. So I was able to return that one and then just kept this one. And I've been using, it's so hard not to use this bag because it fits so much, but it's so lightweight. And I personally love the look of it. I don't think it's too much. Like, I know some people are like, the monogram is so loud. I mean, as much as I appreciate the subtleties of things, I also love a little like extra sometimes, you know what I mean? So for me, like, I just think this is like the perfect bag, and no regrets whatsoever. Now this one is discontinued. It's no longer on their websites. I don't know if they still have them floating around in stores, but regardless, worth every penny. I'm so in love with this and just so happy I have it. The last bag on my list is the saddle bag. So I actually bought myself this for my birthday because I said to myself, I just need, for someone that loves handbags, I just need a saddle bag with me. I need one in my closet. I need one on my shelf. It's just, I need one. And the reason why I ran to it and the reason why I call this my Fomo bag is because I heard rumors that Dior was doing a price increase. And I mean, obviously, like, if you talk to Dior stores, my SA told me, like, you don't know exactly what items are going to get price increase. Sometimes it's on all handbags. Sometimes it's just on more popular pieces. But I heard the word popular and I knew the bags that when you think Dior, it's usually Lady Dior and it's usually the saddle, right? Those are their like iconic bags. And I knew I wanted one in this like coated caviar kind of leather versus the oblique, because I wanted the oblique in probably like a different style bag, which I picked up my box bag. So that covered my oblique obsession. The next one I want is the toiletry, something in toiletry. I don't know if it's going to be a tote bag, like a book tote or something else. I don't know. I have mixed feelings about the book tote, but I do want a piece, you know, later down the line. But because of the price increase, I ran there 3 days before they had the price increase and got this bag. And again, like, it was FOMO due to the price increase because this bag isn't as hard to get. I mean, most Dior stores will have this. I originally first picked up the taupe color right here, which I absolutely love, but I just didn't, when I brought it home, it didn't match with my style. I feel like that's a great color if you wear a lot of, you know, beige, white, creams, which I have some, but most of my outfits are in black and just very casual. So I feel like a black bag just will take me further. So I picked this up. And then 3 days later, the price increase did hit. I quickly went on the website to look at it, and guess what? The saddle wasn't included. So it's okay. I mean, at that point, like, I still really love this bag. I don't use her as much as I honestly should because I've mentioned, if you guys haven't seen my review, I'll drop it below. To me, it's not like an easy bag to use, but I don't regret it because I got it for myself. So, and number 2, I feel like it's just such a like iconic bag. So yeah, like, I definitely don't regret it, but I do wish I would have just probably waited a little bit because I didn't need it like right then and there, but that's okay. It's okay. It was only the Lady Dior's that got a price increase. If I could do it again, I probably, because I love the mini Lady Dior, I probably should have gotten that instead because of the price increase and then just waited on this one. But you know what? Even though it didn't get price increase now, who knows? I'm sure down the line this will still have a price increase on it. So not really a regret. I just wish I would have waited a little bit, but it's okay. I still really enjoy using this bag when I do. And that is basically my roundup. These are my Fomo bags, and I'm, as much as it kills me sometimes, I'm still grateful for it because, you know, like I did pick up a lot of pieces that are no longer available. So thank you, Fomo. But at the same time, I think if I do want something now, I make a list of it. I watch reviews. I really like think about it because I don't know about you guys, but a lot of times like out of sight, out of mind, or I want something and then I like get over it like 3 days later. So it happens. I don't want to jump and buy something and then regret it later. You know, because obviously we all know, if you guys love handbags like me, we all know handbags are getting up there in price, and I'm really gonna start thinking about purchases before I buy things. So that is pretty much it, you guys. As always, thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for sticking through this video, and if you guys like this video, please consider me a thumbs up, and I will see you in my next one. Bye.